Hi everyone, yeah, well, I'm back again, and yes, I know, it has been nearly 4 weeks since I last uploaded a video. I've just kind of taken a little hiatus from it because, as the usual, I've just been waiting for things to happen, to be honest, that are worth talking about. The main thing, of course, now that TF Nation is getting closer and closer, and I'm getting really excited about that. It'd just be great to be back there again. And some other good news is that I should be getting a chance to visit my dad in Poland in July. So I haven't been out there for nearly 2 years now, obviously because of what's been going on. But anyway, yeah, so it'd be good to be back out there for a little while and go back to the old country house and. Yeah, obviously I'll still be able to do stuff on here because I will have my computer with me. I couldn't go 10 days to 2 weeks without this machine. Okay, yeah. So anyway, well, what have I been doing? Well, in terms of activities, I did go and see Jurassic World Dominion, which I thought was pretty good. I wasn't amazed by it, but yeah, I do think I won't say anything in case you've not seen it. I won't give away any spoilers. But here's my honest opinion now on the franchise. It's time to leave it alone. Which now I've said, I know this is officially the last one. As I say, I don't think they should go any further with it. I did enjoy the movie, but I do think it's time to leave it alone. It was a decent enough closure, I think, because now we've got 2 trilogies. Given what's been happening with other classic franchises just being run into the ground, I think it's time to leave this alone. But nonetheless, it was okay. I still haven't seen Lightyear. I've not heard good things about it. It doesn't mean to say I won't go to see it. I would still go to see it, and I think if I get the chance, I will still go and see it. But I just want to see it to have my own opinion of it. And, going to the cinema, it's just a good experience. And given that, this year has been the first year since everything started that I've been able to go to the cinema regularly again, it's just nice to do that again. So if there's a film I want to see, I can go to the cinema, go see it. Yep. Of course, yes, I did finish. I finished watching Obi Wan Kenobi. Overall, I know the series has more or less been battered by people. I didn't think it was all that bad, but I thought bits of it were pretty good. But yeah, bits of it were pretty good. As I say, I don't go into these shows or movies now with high expectations, because if you go in with high expectations, odds are you'll just be disappointed. I just want to keep an open mind when I watch things and see how I feel about them. That's what I like to do, regardless of anyone else's views on a franchise, whether it be a TV show, movie, a game. Yeah. As I say, in terms of Star Wars, I've been a lifelong Star Wars fan, and and I've watched nearly everything up to this point, and of course, yeah, you can't top the original. You can't top the original trilogy. The original trilogy is classic. You can't top it. I was the generation that grew up with the prequels, but I had seen all the original trilogy first. As I say, I did do a video on this a couple of years back about my own experience as a Star Wars fan. And as I say, I was a prequels kid. I enjoyed the prequels for what they were. I see now, as an adult, when I watch them, I'd still watch them, but I see and I understand more of the faults and why the old school fans, were put off by them, and it's not difficult to see why, but yeah. I will watch Andor. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to that. Just to see what it's like. So yeah. Okay, well, So from that, now I'll move on to the purchases. Now there haven't, as usual, there haven't been as much as I say, just because I've got TF Nations coming up, so I haven't bought that much. But something something I've been waiting to become backwards compatible for the Xbox is Lego Lord of the Rings. Now, I think this has been backwards compatible for a while. The only thing is that this is the one Lego game that isn't available on the Xbox Game Store, the Microsoft Store. So, I'll just make sure you can see it properly there. Yeah, this is the one game that's not available to download. So I googled it when I was in a game store in Leicester that sells everything from retro to the modern stuff. And I got it for a tenner, which is good. I googled and said, yeah, it is now backwards compatible. It's still not available to download it's still not available to download on the store, but now I can just get the disc. A tenner's fine. So yeah, I've had a few games on this. This is good to say. I now have I do have an up-to-date Lego game collection altogether now. I've got all the old 360, all the old 360 titles. I've got all the Xbox One releases. One I have, Lego City Undercover, which is one I have on the Switch. So yeah, I don't know yet what the next Lego game is going to be, but sure we'll find out soon enough. Okay, yeah, and so a couple of other things. There was one other thing I did pick up. Here's something I actually got for free. I was given for free. They were doing like a sort of a car boot type sale at the old grammar school last Saturday, and I asked how much this Simpsons comic was, but when I asked how much it was, they said, oh, you can have it. So I thought, yeah, that was very nice. And this is Radioactive Mania is Here. So, and it's a proper comic book. So yeah, they said I could have it, so that was very nice. Freebie there. And the other thing I found in the Forbidden Planet, as Pokemon fans may know, that on Netflix there is now an exclusive remake of Pokemon the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back, called Mewtwo Strikes Back Revolution. I watched it. I think it's alright. Can't beat the original 2D classic from 1998, but nonetheless. And I found the manga of that movie. I've read through a bit of it. I need to have a proper read through it. But I will do that. I will have a proper read through it. So I don't buy as much manga anymore because I just don't have the time to. I just don't have as much time to sit and read. But reading, when I discovered manga, I think it was originally back in 2009, I started reading Bleach. And I got really into it. The sort of comic sort of style books plus manga anime was something I've always been into and been really passionate about. And that really helped me. That was the first sort of genre of book I felt very comfortable reading for a long period of time. In terms of reading, normally I would listen to audiobooks rather than the old-fashioned way of holding the book in my hand and turning the page. So that's really the main purchases. Just so I will say this, I did actually, just while I put these back on the shelf, I did actually make an attempt to do a vlog the other week while I was out and about, but when I looked back at it before I uploaded it, I wasn't feeling very happy with it because it was just me mithering on. I was just going into far too much detail about the smallest things, mithering while I was having a walk, and I decided not to upload it. So for the first time in a while, what I'm doing is I'm doing a video here on my MacBook, and hopefully this time I've double checked the settings on the microphone, so hopefully it should pick it up properly this time. Which is an issue I've had with doing some videos on here, I've had comments saying that the audio quality is not very good. But you know, I've done a test before I started recording the vlog, and so hopefully this is going to come out all right. Yeah, so that's really how things have been. I've been seeing the family, been seeing my mum when I can, because really it's just myself and my mum here in Harbour now. But yeah, things are pretty decent. The hot weather, it's not been too hot the past couple of weeks, but I'll just not get over how hot it was the Friday before last. That was just too hot for me. Oh, it's literally melting. I've been in Leicester that Friday morning. I was literally just melting. I couldn't stand it. I've been getting out, seeing friends, and keeping in touch with some of the TF Nation gang online through here and Facebook. Okay, yeah, well, that's probably all. That's probably where I think it's suitable to end. I'm glad I've been able to do a slightly longer vlog. I've had a few more things to talk about, and I say thanks all for your support. Thanks for your patience. You're all awesome, and I'll see you soon. Bye.